Hey and welcome. I'm Hammeh. Hope you're well and good. It's the Summer Games 2018. I'm very excited. I always love this music, which is absolutely awesome. 6 new legendaries, interesting. 50 new items. Okay, so feels like a little bit of a smaller event. And let's see what items we have within. I think there are quite a few icons this time. We of course have Busan in Korea as the new stadium for Luciable. So I'm going to be quickly running you through the new cosmetics with my usual thoughts and ponderances. Now, of course, there are timecodes in the description below. You want to skip to a particular hero or something, you can. What's new? Mark Waller's scene. Interesting. What's new? Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Well, isn't that convenient? It takes a lot of the surprise factor out. Well, there we go. Well, let's get stuck in. Let's do this. Brigitte Lindholm. I like this Tre Kronor. So I'm just shocked at. I like this little. I'm going to call it a cape. I'm sure there's a proper name for it. I'm liking this little Swedish flag cape. That's a nice skin, that, and that's a really nice skin. The actual fact that it's an epic, it's not a legendary, so that's very, very awesome. Interestingly, they've shown everything on social media before this, it seems. So I like this "What's New" feature. This is most awesome. So I'm going to appreciate Tre Kronor here. Does it have all the voice lines though? Yeah, it does. It seems to have everything. New unlocks 0 out of 31, but it says over 50 new items. So note that it does not include the icons. I'm sure there'll be new icons. I'm pretty sure I've seen those. So we'll have a look. So big fan of the Swedish Tre Kronor here. It's almost as if those people have said, Hammeh, you ramble on for too long. As a result, we now have Eireannach. Well, obviously it's an Irish themed skin. I'm not sure the precise, but of course it's got a little flag on the chest there for Moira. That is a cool skin, and of course this opens the door for more country themed skins like D.va's. I can never pronounce it right, Takeyuki, but the really cool Korean one that she got, and the Widowmaker one. Some more country themed skins as well. So a lovely green with hints of orange and white there. That's a subtle Moira skin. But as an epic, I really like that one. I think we got some nice stuff here so far. So these are the ones that are little bits of, well, Sombra's Mexico skin. I think we've actually seen hints of this, like potentially 2 years in a row, or if not 2 years in a row, then more than a year ago. Because I seem to remember on the PTR something to do with a bug. There was a bug showing the gun for this before, not too long ago, and I think we'd seen a bug of it sometime before in the past. In 2 years of Overwatch. You'll forgive me if I can't trace one bug on the PTR, but this was unveiled on an Overwatch LATAM stream a few days ago. So, Mexicana Sombra, of course, with the appropriate hair colours as well to suit. So yeah, subtle skins, but I'm liking those epics. Always nice to have some nice epics. Ah, look at this. You can see I've already got my golden weapon ready. Much better than a Commander Cabana on the beach. I can never remember what the precise voice line is, which is terrible of me. But that is Ana in full chill mode. Armor being a complete, having a complete chill. Also, very, very white visible hair there as well. The floppy hat as well. I'm liking the style of the gun. It's kind of a little bit. It's got, what is that? Is that kind of like a leather sort of little detail in the middle there, in the middle of the weapon? I think this merits closer inspection. Would love to know what this says. So. And if you folks who can translate this, I would absolutely love to know what that says on the middle of the rifle. I like that little logo. It's almost like it's fashion styled, isn't it? It's almost like handbag styled. And a lot of people have said this Cabana Ana, she's wearing very fashionable clothes. So you've kind of got the leather details here, like the Ana Amari, or like meant to be like a high fashion logo. Loving that kind of leather strap. It's almost like a handbag strap. It's like for the executive about town. There's a little bit of detail on there that I'm going to do a zoom in to and have a look at as well. Now, if you say, Hammeh, why are you spending so much time on this? It's because Ana is awesome. Fight me if you disagree. So we must always appreciate Ana. In this house, we definitely appreciate Ana. If you don't appreciate Ana, go and watch another channel. Nice little sleep dart gun there as well. Liking that. Very, very fun. Now, someone on Twitter shared with me the fact that this is actually it's not the traditional hibiscus theme. It is a Korean traditional sort of flower detail that has been put on D.va's Waveracer mech here. I love Meteor. We've still got the sports brand Meteor. That's consistent in a few skins that we've seen, including Doomfists and other things like that. I like Waveracer. Oh, look at that. Do you know what? Do I wait to see if I get in a box, or do I just click unlock right now? Having all D.va skins, as you can see, my golden weapons is very important to me in the scheme of I play a lot of D.va. Loving that. Loving the little shades as well. D.va very, very chilled. She's got a ripcord with her key on as well on her wrist. I like that. Nice little details. So yeah, it's kind of like the safety cord. It's almost like, you know, if you're on a jet ski or something like that, you have a safety cord, which means that if you fall off, then it disables. You can either have some of them you have it on like your leg, some of them you have it as a key, but it basically you pull the key out, or it pulls out a cord which disables. It's a safety thing on the engine, so you don't hurt yourself on your Waveracer or anything like that. Really nice skin. There have been so many interesting fan designed D.va skins. There have been like Mako D.va, like shark based skins. So many cool stuff. So I'm glad that she's got this one. That's just cool. Loving it. Neat. So these ones, the Griffins. Well, of course, that's kind of like the Balderich von Adler. Of course, the Griffin of Balderich. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, you know the different symbols. So Balderich, Reinhardt's ex-master of the Crusaders, of course, tragically died in the Battle of Eireannach. I think the Griffin is his symbol, if my memory serves me correctly. I need to go and revisit Honour and Glory. But there you go. So the Griffins is his team. I love that. He's got a helmet within a helmet. An interesting detail there. Clearly double the production. Overwatch, if you hold with the rough timelining of it being sort of like the 2060s, 2070s, you know, the present day roughly being that far ahead. And we have, has American football science gone too far? I just don't know. I do love this What's New feature. This is amazing. Of course, I love his little rag there as well. He's still got all of the details. And of course, is that, yeah, a bit of Meteor on the pad as well. So Meteor is clearly an in-game, it's like Meteor Strike, I don't know. It's like an in-game little sports brand. Number 40 there, Ryan. What does this weapon look like? Ah! A hero award. Maybe it's MVP trophy, I don't know. Number 1. He's going to be whacking people with a trophy. I can see a lot of people running around with a golden trophy. So that is a sweet detail. I'm a fan of that. So there you go, Gridironhardt. Now remember, of course, as a Brit myself, we have had our football, real football. Ooh, controversial. Sorry, Americans. We've had our football or soccer to some of you, but football to me. We've had our football skins for Lucio Summer Games. Lucio's been playing football since the first Summer Games. So as a result, American football, American sports coming in. Welcome, American brothers and sisters and people in general, all of yours. I'm totally behind some sports skins. Lacrosse is an interesting one. I know lacrosse is pretty big in the US. So you American viewers, do tell me your experiences with lacrosse. Now, I know that lacrosse is very much a public school thing here in the UK. Now, the meaning of public school can change depending on where you are in the world. But public school here is kind of a bit more a fee-paying, historied school kind of thing in terms of, you know, the big schools like, you know, Eton, you know, and things like that. And by big, I mean sort of the schools with history, traditionally fee-paying, traditionally sort of you know, that kind of sense of an old history, highly competitive to get into school that is. The name is public school, but it's effectively private in terms of your fee paying to get in and to be there, although they do have scholarships. So lacrosse is played at a bunch of schools, but it's had a tradition, a more historic, a more sort of, I don't know, the you know, certainly a public school tradition here in the UK. I'm talking about the Reptons, the Etons, the Marlboroughs, you know, the sort of historied, sort of older schools that have been fee paying in that sense. I'm trying to say that as, I don't know the best way of describing it without, you know, sort of saying, you know, traditional is perhaps not the word as well. But yeah, I know obviously lacrosse is a bit bigger in the US. So there you go. You're not looking for the history of sport in British schools. You're looking at Overwatch skins. We have the Hogs, Hod Guard. I like that hook. It's slightly broken. You know, it's not quite a lacrosse paddle. And it's quite short indeed. Got a lot of padding there. I like this sort of cyber, you know, it's almost like you've got cyber players. You've almost got like maybe Omnic players with the hats on as details, which I quite like. A couple of sticks and things in the back there as well. So look at these. I like the hog brand, the hogs. It's clearly the brand of the weapon. Very bright. I quite like the sort of the pastel, the bright and sport pastels there. We've got his hook there. And there we go. The Hogs is clearly the team that we're playing for. He's Hog Guard. So yeah, bright and colourful. Interesting one. This one has grown on me. So I'll say of all of the sports skins so far, with the exception of Zen, which we'll come to in a second, this is my fave. Check out Winston. Check out the brains on Winston. We have the very cool sunglasses. I know I've got a lot of fans so far. Meteor as well. He is indeed the catcher. He's going to be the backstop, effectively. He's going to be standing there waiting for those pitches to come through. Baseball for me, like I like American football. Like I'm a rugby player. I've always played rugby more than football, more than soccer here in the UK. So those of you American football might be familiar with rugby. Hand eggs. It's English, British hand egg, and indeed a lot of other places around the world as well. I like American football as a result. I like basketball. Baseball has never been quite my thing. I'll be honest. I played a bit of softball and things like that. But I like this skin. I like his mitt he's got on his back. I like his sort of catcher's helmet he's got there as well. And the sunglasses, very, very cool indeed. Winston looking particularly badass there, I think. I also like his sort of sports bag. It's just a sports bag around his Tesla cannon. He's got some spare balls. He's got his couple of spare bats either side. Of course, Meteor getting some very good advertising dollars out of Overwatch this Summer Games season. Everything is Meteor branded. Now Zen, love it. Love my golden pitches, my golden softballs. Base Tech. There we go. That's a new brand in the Overwatch universe. Base Tech balls. And Zen, I think Theodore Chin, Zenyatta's VA, is a big fan of baseball. So he's tweeting on Twitter. He's very happy to see this particular design. And we can see, of course, playing for Team Iris. I like the logo on top. I don't know if that's meant to be an Iris logo. You could go and compare that with Nepal and Nepal Sanctum if you want to see if that's an Iris logo. Zenyatta 94, he's got his mitt in the back, Meteor branded as well. And of course his golden baseballs shining resplendent there. That's a nice skin. You know, these aren't garish, but I think out of the sports ones, these two definitely faves. Well, Waveracer D.va, of course. But I think out of these four sports ones, I'm definitely going for Catcher and Zen as being my faves. All right, so we've got an emotes. We've got table tennis for May. She plays with Snowball. Oh, Snowball failed. It's like, come on, Snowball. You got to do some work at your table tennis. One. It's not very long. No, it's not very. Unless he's just winning. Unless he's just saying, right, you know, I'm going to hit it on the floor, and you missed. Yeah, you need a better... And also, nice detail, May is playing traditional Chinese style. I played a lot of table tennis when I was a kid. My dad is Chinese, and this is how we were taught to play table tennis. She's playing with a pen holder grip. She's playing with a pen holder rather than sort of the sort of more Western way or whatever. You hold the handle with your four sort of, you know, maybe sort of three main fingers, and then you hold the paddle between your thumb and your index finger as well. There we go. So yeah, she's got a traditional Chinese pen holder grip. I'm glad that detail has been done too. I have random tweets coming up. Apologies for the Windows noises. Okay, so victory poses. So we've got a few medal ones. These medal ones have always been in. So we've got Doomfist. Doomfist looking suave with his medal there. He's like, yes, this is what I'm entitled to. I expect nothing less. Terrible Doomfist impression. Lucio, pretty happy. Pretty happy with his medal. Hey. We have McCree. Everyone's just got their finger gun poses going on. McCree's just like, yeah, I'm all right. Pretty cool. Try not to look too bothered. We then have Moira. Moira, of course, has got to get a little bit fancy always, doesn't she? A little bit fancy. I do love these Overwatch League away skins, by the way. The Overwatch League skins, sorry. Very, very sweet. Yeah. I've got to make my skin levitate because I've got to make my medal levitate because I'm Moira and I've got to be a little bit more fancy than everyone else, even though I'd never admit it. Just proudly, arms behind his back, wearing his medal. It's like the medal ceremony, you know, the old image from, I think it's Are You With Us? Or one of the old Overwatch cinematics where you see the two lines of them. Since ages of several heroes and that since changed sort of canonically because it had old art, of course. But that's Soldier 76 standing boldly and proudly with his medal there. Zarya, yeah, of course. Look, thing is, Zaria, though, let's remember that in her lore, she missed her world championship, like her Olympic sort of shot at the gold. So she had a chance to get some sense, or are these just medals from other games? You know, not the Olympic championships. Zaria, maybe in the 2 years that Overwatch has been out, maybe she's had a chance to go and compete in the games. Maybe she's changed her lore. Shanghai Dragons away skin there. But yeah, that maybe, I don't know. Maybe these aren't world championship medals. Maybe she in lore missed out on her big chance because she had to go and start fighting at home. Remember, where has Zaria got these medals from? My canon demands to know. Okay, let's have a listen.
You seem stressed.
I am a bit, Anna. I'm not going to lie. Working on lots of new videos and pilots, so a good kind of excited, hoping
Dare
people.
to Lindholm.
Yeah, so I found this in the voice files not too long ago. They do have these in a little bit earlier.
Scandinavian style? No, it has to be Lindholm style.
Yeah, I found these in Brigitte's voice lines.
Step into the ring.
Oh, come on, ref!
There you go, Lucio appealing like every.
Better living through science.
That's been in for a long time. Like better living through chemistry.
Performance enhanced.
Be the ball. Keep your eye on the ball.
Now, in my Hammond voice lines video, I found these. Before this event release. So go and have a look at my Hammond voice lines. I'm still waiting for the interactions. They're not in game yet.
This Russian judge is unimpressed.
Now, I'm wondering, for me, I don't know if that's a direct quote, but I'm wondering for Zaria if that's the example of like Russian judges in certain contests, like ice, like that reminds me of, I don't know, ice skating or something. Occasionally, you have judges who aren't very, you know, there are some judges who mark traditionally a lot harder than others in certain judged sports, but that wouldn't be ice skating. So I'm not quite sure of that Russian judge reference. Brigitte doing the hammer throw. Well, that makes perfect sense. Loving that. She got Lindholm on her chest there. We're playing handball. Yeah, okay, that works. Go look at those nails. She could sling that around, I'm sure. Hammond bowling. It's like, you know what? No Olympic bowling yet, but Hammond, definitely a fan of that. And we've got Season 12 competitor. Ooh, we've got Dorado. Season 12 hero. Power plant coming online. I like it. And of course, new Lucio ball with the train and the Korean themes there. Liking that. Remember, of course, you can get competitive points from Lucio ball. So get stuck in. 2 highlight intros. Serve and goalkeeper. Got Moira playing tennis. I'm excited by this. Oh no. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, Moira's just playing a bit of tennis. That's dangerous though. Let's not forget that those orbs of chaos can cause a bit of damage. Bang. If you're wondering why the sound is off, it's because I've turned it down so that you guys can hear the voice lines. You very often say, make sure the voice lines are louder. I like very much. Okay, let's have a look at a bit of goalkeeping. Oh dear. Oh, that's cheating. Arisa, you're cheating at being a goalkeeper. London Spitfire best skin. She's like, no, I can't move fast enough. No, I'm just gonna. There you go. Just gonna use Holt to get all of the footballs out of the way. That's brilliant. Oh, Arisa has some really good highlight intros. Awesome. I will be, and for a mere 750 credits, I'm going to be picking that up. Okay, sweet. Right, so there we go. There's all of the new stuff. Thank you very much to Play Overwatch and the Overwatch team for what, honestly, do you know what? That is a much. I'm going to mark everything as seen. I'm going to get everyone over that step of the. Here we go. Let's go and have a look at my painful season this season, my drop from Diamond. But let's go and have a look at the new icons. Everyone will forget these, including myself a lot of the time. We have Hamondo. We have down there. We have a new Pachimori, a water Pachimori. Very exciting. Hammond doing a little bit of bowling. We have Argentina. Now the flags are always so popular. So we've got Argentina, Austria, Belgium, Canada, handball for Moira, Finland, Ireland, Israel, Jordan. Some of these might be from last summer games. Of course, I can't tell off the top of my head. Netherlands, New Zealand, Brigitte, hammer throw. Very, very nice. Portugal, Romania. We have Spain, Italy. And then we have Meteor as well, of course. There you go, Meteor branding getting in there as well. I'm never going to get the top 500. Sob. Competitor skins. And yeah, I think Denmark, that looks like one I need to... Actually, no, we've got some new ones up here as well. We have Gridironhardt, Waveracer, D.va, like that very much. Summer Games 2018. Iris, everyone's favourite basketball team. Fastball as well. We've got Catcher, Lacrosse, and Denmark. Is that from a previous? I'm not sure. Maybe that's probably from a previous if it's popping up there. So there we go. That is all of the new Summer Games stuff. What do you think of it? Are you liking the skins? Are you not feeling the skins? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to have a bunch of new videos live this week, not only on Overwatch. Thank you for your patience. I know it's been a few days since I said I was going to start my pilot week of videos, but I'm going to be trying some new videos on this channel, both Overwatch themed and on other games, lore, and as other things as well. So do keep a lookout for new Overwatch lore, new Overwatch videos, and then other videos on my channel 2 spare Electric Boogaloo, which you can kind of see linked here, as well as my new playlists. But I'm going to have a bunch of new Overwatch stuff coming up as well. So let me know your thoughts on the Summer Games. Can't wait to see more. August is going to be a great month. There's, of course, Gamescom coming up, loads of lore coming this month, maybe a new animated short, new map. I'm going to have loads of Overwatch content and other stuff. Do let me know what you think of the new stuff as well as the new Overwatch stuff too. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh. Take it easy and catch you soon. I would also like to say a big thanks to all new patrons, including Lady CCR, who's jumped in and supported as well, because I know that patron end frame is a little bit old. If you like to support my channel, jump and have a look at patreon.com/Hammeh. It helps, particularly with the new pilots. We've unlocked a new lore series at the level that we just got to on Patreon, so I'm taking votes there too. Take it easy.